All right, guys, back for another 4 turns of D-Day at Omaha Beach, the Easy Fox scenario. Thanks to everybody who responded to my earlier video and helped me out with a couple of mistakes that I made, just a handful. And I also appreciated the comments on strategy, a couple things I've learned. So let's pick it up with turn 5, and we are ready for the U.S. amphibious phase. And we'll start with the landings. All right, so pulling up, let's see, turn 5 chart. Let's see, diamonds. Diamonds are A. I've got 1 diamond infantry, no effect. And no triangles, and leaving me with circles. And let's see, circles are D, and those are both infantry, and they drift 1 block west each. 1 box west. Units land, and we've got this artillery unit for next turn, and he's got a variable placement, so we'll put him right there. Event phase. German reinforcements, place 1 each in zones A and D. A and D. Reinforcements, I need to pull those from the tactical force pool. And my module isn't quite working, so I got to pull these out manually, I should say. Let's see. These would go in A's and D's. So not the weapons nest. Priority to adjacent to U.S. unit. I got nobody adjacent. Within 2 hexes of a U.S. unit. 1, 2, 3. And lowest number position. So we're going to put these in A1 and D2. I think D1 is on the other sector. Somewhere there. It's D11. Where's D1? Maybe that's D1. Not sure. All right, the event phase. German fire phase. All right, we've got blue with a single step, single marker, green, and brown. Brown has, I got nobody in brown. Let's look at blue. Blue circle, that's only going to impact, let's see, you've got this guy, but he's an armored unit. He is also an armored unit, but that is in, what do you call it, intense fire. So he's actually eliminated. And this guy's in intense fire as well. Guess I better get those tanks off the obstacle line. And let's look at green. He's an intense, so he loses a step. That tank's already lost a step, can't lose more than 1. He's lost a step as well. Down here in steady fire, those symbols don't match. This symbol matches, that's a step down. This symbol matches, that's a step down. And he's in blue. Although I should note that the green the green German fire also had the armor icon, which would have treated those armor units as non-armored anyway, so they would have been hit probably. So anyway, that's it for the German fire phase. Let's look for engineers. Let's see, green was covered, blue was covered, and brown was covered. So that just leaves purple and orange only. Let's get my clear markers. That one's got green. That one's already clear. That one's clear as well. I think that's all I can do. All right, U.S. action phase. All right, self-preservation first. Let's see. I believe this guy can still do self-preservation because that's a bluff, which is eligible. He's already adjacent. This guy will do self-preservation. He's not infantry. He'll do self-preservation. He'll do self-preservation. He'll do self-preservation. And he'll do self-preservation. All right. I really want to get this tank out of this danger area, this obstacle area. So I'm going to move him up for first action. And then for the second action, the F company is going to attack weapon nest 62. All right, so let's take a look at regular combat action. Infantry attack. Looks like that's across clear terrain, so no modifier there. Must be adjacent. That infantry unit could provide support if I had actions, but I do not. Let me check my free action. Command. Nope, not going to matter. All right, so reveal the German unit if not revealed, but not the depth marker. So he's a 2. Add up the total strength of the attacking units and compare total revealed German units and markers. Check weapons. I've got a BZ and a BR, and the German has a BZ and a BR, so that's going to be good. All right, do I have the weapons? Yes. Is my attack strength at least double? Yes, 2 to 4. The German unit and an unrevealed depth marker. Reveal the depth marker. Compare again and consult the column at the right. One. So now I'm 4 to 3. Do I have the weapons? No, because they've added the AR, which is artillery, and the RD, which is radio, which I think headquarters have. That's going to be tough. Okay. So do I have the weapons? No. Am I greater, but not double than the German strength? Yes. Unit and revealed depth marker. Wow, no effect. That stinks. That really stinks. Okay, so much for that. That's the end of my action phases. End of turn, going to gather up those cards. And we are on to turn 6 of 16. Amphibious phase, landing checks. I've only got 1 diamond. Diamond A. Diamonds are A? Diamonds are A. And that is a artillery unit, but not duck. Is that duck? No. Arty unit. It's going to be triangle A. Triangles are also A. Delayed 3 turns. All right. Well, so much for that. Turns delayed. 3. Landing checks are done. No landings. New New units. All right, I'm a little bit thin over here on the red side of things, and the easy red. So let's see if we can get these guys going for next turn. Might be a little bit aggressive. I don't want to drift too far west. Event phase. Smoke obscures beach. No fire from weapons nest 62, which I think is the green guy, nope, yeah, yep. So let's smoke those guys out. I'm digging it. Event phase. German fire phase. Purple, blue, and green, but green is smoked out, fortunately. All right, let's look at purple. So purple with the diamond matches, and that's, I always want to say sporadic, not sporadic, steady fire. So I'm going to lose a step here. This tank is diamond as well, but he is under steady fire, so he's okay. And this diamond does not match, so he's okay. And what about this purple? Purple diamond, yes. He loses a step. All right, and oh, here's another purple. A purple circle though, so he is fine. No more purples. Let's look for some blues. Who is in blue? Who is in blue? Who is in blue? This unit is actually disrupted. He is in sporadic fire. Disrupted. Yep. Let's see. Blue circle. He's okay. And this is intense fire, so he loses a step as well. Okay, not great. Not horrible. Let's look. Let's do some engineering. Let's see. So purple is covered. But green is smoked out, so that is not under fire. No, but it's got a purple marker. This guy has a purple marker as well. What about right here? Oops, I got a climb marker. I need a clear marker. All right, so purple and then blue all the way through. Yeah, just one. All right, U.S. action phase. All right, well, I wonder if, let's start off with self-preservation. What kind of, that's a slope, but he's at a bluff. So I think he can self-persevere here, self-persevere here. Self-persevere here. All right, let's, I think that's all my self-preservation. Let's take a look at US actions. For free action, also, I believe I can delete that disrupted. Let's take a look. Free action. 90% sure. All right, so he can remove that, I believe. We'll mark him move just as a reminder. All right. Well, let's continue on weapons nest 62. And we're going to attack with F company again, but this time we're going to throw in the tank as well. So now I've got, still don't have all the weapons. And now it's 3 to 6, so I'm at least double. And it's Germans, they're revealed already. Yeah, that radio kind of really screws me up. The Germans are disrupted and optional attrition, which I don't know what that means. Optional attrition. All right, I'm going to pause here and go look that up. Okay, yeah, I see it now. I can remove a step from an adjacent attacking unit and eliminate the German depth marker. Let's learn that. Let's actually get rid of E company over here. He's eliminated. And that's going to get rid of the depth marker. So he's disrupted. Okay, that feels like a good thing. As I'm looking at the effects table here, it looks like the best I can do is disrupt them if I don't have all the right equipment. Interesting. Where's my headquarters? I need that radio. Who else has radios? Radios. I think only the HQs have radios. All right, we might have to bypass him for a while. All right, that's the end of the action phase. I took 2 actions. End of turn. And all those markers come off. All right, let's see, turn 7. Landing. Oh, and for the record, there was a card shuffle there. So I've got a double, a diamond, a triangle, and a circle. Turn 6, infantry. Diamonds are A, no effect. Circles are A, no effect for infantry. And the triangle is B, drift 1 hex east. Units land. Oh yeah, we're at mid-tide now. I think I need to do something with that artillery unit, or that anti-aircraft unit. I don't know if he's underwater. New units approach. There's my headquarters with the radio. Let's get him up there. And we've got a anti-tank unit, looks like, or maybe perhaps mobile artillery, and a little bit more infantry. I'm going to look up that rule about the tides. All right, it looks like I have until the end of turn 7, which is this turn, to get that anti-air unit out of the low area. All right, so I've got my new units ready for landing next turn. Event phase. Add a depth marker to 1 German unit. All right, so if I remember the priority in a single, let's see, choose the German unit closest in hexes to a US unit. And I'm looking for one that doesn't have one already, so it's definitely going to be this guy. So he just got a little tougher. All right, That was the event. German fire phase. Orange, red, and blue. Orange, red, and blue. All right, so let's start over here with orange or yellow. Yeah, I guess it's closer to yellow to me, but let's see who is in. All right, so he is under steady fire, but the symbols don't match. Symbols don't match there. He's also an armored unit. Um, this guy is under steady, but the symbols don't match. He's under yellow, or the symbols don't match. He is under sporadic. The symbols do match. So he is disrupted. And same with this guy. He is disrupted. So that's all the yellow. Let's do red. Red. Okay, red's got 3 units, so let's start here. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Those guys are in intense fire, so they're both going to lose. This guy's in intense fire, red. Let's see, he's in red steady, symbols match, and so he is eliminated. And he's in steady as well, but the symbols do not match. And then finally blue, the only blue units have already lost a step, so they're okay. All right, and the German fire phase. So now we're in turn 7, so I believe I can only do engineering on one phase. Clear one obstacle. So who do we have? Purple would be okay. Green is under fire. Excuse me. Yellow is under fire. These are all clear. Blue and red. So really nothing. Oh, just noticed I've got the I forgot the artillery for the Germans. Let's see, how does that work? I can't remember. I haven't done that before. German fire phase. German artillery fire. Check for artillery fire. Count all disrupted artillery units in the sector having calibers listed. So I am looking for a 75 and an 88 and a 105. So I see a number 75, I see an 88, and up here is a 105. So I've got all of them. If the total is equal to or greater than the artillery value, which is 3, units, 1 US unit with current symbol, so a circle, and the sector is hit. An infantry in a beach landing hex box, I should say. So I do have an infantry, but the symbol doesn't match. A non-infantry unit in a beach hex. I tell you what, I'm going to eliminate this guy because then I don't have to move him off the beach anyway. All right. Okay, so that took our care of the artillery. So I've already done engineering and the U.S. action phase. So first of all, self-preservation. Got a lot of guys that need to get off the beach. He'll self-preserve. He'll self-preserve. And he will as too. Will as well, I should say. Yeah, I think that's all the self-preservation. All right, U.S. actions. Realizing that I should have been doing some free actions with this hero. I have to keep that in for next time. Let's start this unit up the bluff. So he's got to start climbing. So that'll be my first action. And then this guy will move, prepare him for an attack next turn, perhaps with the hero or with the tank unit there. So, you know what? I thought the module would have taken care of this, but the green German unit should have been, I think his disruption should have come off. Let me take a closer look at that. The end of the German fire phase. Remove disrupted markers from any German position whose color appears on the fire card, whether or not the unit has a depth marker. No. So that green unit does not match the fire card, so nothing there. It's a relief. All right, end of turn. On to turn 8, amphibious landings. Turn 8. Things are getting interesting. Let's see, I've got a circle, and that is a artillery unit, probably mobile artillery. Circle is B. Drift 2 boxes east. I'm assuming nothing happens to headquarters. I don't see anything on the chart. And then infantry triangle C. Drift 4 boxes east. Units land. Here comes everybody else. Here come my ducks. Event phase. Add 1 depth marker to a German unit. All right. So they got to be adjacent first, or then nearest. And I think the nearest is actually going to be this weapons nest. So let's get a weapons nest depth marker. Guys are filling up. And onto German fire phase. No artillery, so first is yellow. Uh-oh. Let's take a look here. Yellow diamond. So these guys are in yellow. There is a diamond under steady fire, so he is going to lose a step. Well, I think I have to do intense fire first. I'm trying to get my priorities straight. So step down, so that would have been 2 steps total. I'm wondering about this armored unit because he's adjacent. and that yellow has the armored. Yeah, actually, this tank would have been eliminated because he would have had priority over this unit. So I'm going to give him his step back. And what happens to that hero? I can only imagine. It can't be good. When a unit with a hero is eliminated, the hero is also removed from play. Not good. All right, on to purple. Oh, and these disrupted markers should have come off in the US phase. Let's see who's in purple. Purple diamond. That's a circle. That's a circle. That's a circle. That's a triangle. Those guys are going to be okay. And then finally blue. Blue, blue, blue. We've got 3 or 4 units under steady fire. So looking for diamonds. Steady fire diamond. He loses a, I guess he's doing it in order. Diamond, 1 step, step down. Nothing there. Step down there. And no artillery. Engineering. Let's see. Blue was covered. Green was not colored. Yellow was. Purple. Nothing to clear. This German disruptor marker does not come off because green was not on the fire card. And let's go to the US action phase. So I'm going to take a moment and read up on headquarters. It's a new unit to me. Okay, wow. Headquarters are wicked. Number of benefits. They move 1 hex for free. An HQ commands all US units in the HQ's hex and adjacent hexes at the start of the US action phase. A unit in command of an HQ may perform an action for free. A unit that attacks a German position from an adjacent hex while in command of an HQ is considered to possess a radio. They may enable range fire for certain units and some stuff for the extended game. Okay, so this just got interesting. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep track of all this. So basically, the HQ has 3 units that are adjacent to it and in its command. They can all act for free, and they would all have radios if they attack a German unit like this guy, which is interesting. Now that we've eliminated the depth marker, though, this guy has all the requisite equipment. So I'm going to have to think about that. But that wouldn't be free. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Let me look at that tank ditch terrain too. Hmm. Lots of things, lots of things. So I've been kind of in the habit of doing my free actions first. So I believe this guy will complete his climb for free, because I think that takes 2 turns over a bluff. So he's gone. Um, hmm. I do want to take advantage of the free actions. So let's do the HQ can move for free. He'll move there. And then let's look at this. Because I don't think, what is a tank bazooka? Tanks have bazookas? We have artilleries, bazookas. Okay. All right. So for free action, this tank and the infantry under the HQ are going to attack for free on WN62. And to do that, they've got to fire over the shingle. I think is that terrain. Shingle, unit strength is doubled, depth is not. So that 2 is a 4 for the Germans. So I've got 4, 5, 6 to 4. So I have all the weapons, greater but not double. The unit is alone, no depth. That unit is eliminated. Hooray! Hooray! And I wonder if there's an eliminated box somewhere, because I need to keep track of those for victory points. Don't know. All right, so that was for free. So I'm going to mark those guys as moved. Wow, this has just gotten more involved. And this guy who just landed will do self-preservation for free. So I think that's all my moved markers, or excuse me, all my free actions. I've got to get some guys into position here. So I can move over the tank ditch as one action. And this guy's pretty healthy too, so he's gonna move as well. All right, that HQ is a game changer for sure. I wish I had just one more action each turn, which I imagine is pretty common for this game. All right, that's the end of U.S. actions and end of turn. On to turn 9. So we're halfway through the game. Let's stop the video here and take a break.